Hi, it's Sharkey for Newcastle Fans TV. The main review now. It finished Leicester City 3, Newcastle 2. Joined by Elisha, the other presenter on the channel. Now, it's the 125th anniversary of Newcastle United Football Club. Just sum up those flags, man.
Oh, it was actually brilliant. It looked amazing. You know, you had the Leicester flags, the Gallagher flags, and the individual ones as well. It just looked brilliant. The atmosphere was brilliant, but then it died off again. It should be the full 90 minutes. You know, this is a 52,000 seater stadium. You know, we've got what, 47,000 home fans. Why can't we sit behind the team for the full 90 minutes? I don't understand that. But at the start of the game, it just looked incredible. Yeah,
honestly, the scenes were amazing. Now, I want to talk about the lineups. Rafa Benitez went with two up front. Was there any changes, any surprises for you?
And Bemba just disappeared. You know, he's been one of the best defenders from the past 3 weeks. It's a strange one, so I don't know what's going on there, but he should have been in that starting 11.
I mean, Joel Sells didn't start either, and Christian Atsu, were you a bit surprised that none of them coming on? I know it's early days, I know they've just come back from injury, but I was a bit surprised Atsu didn't get a start, really, his pace.
I wasn't, really. I think Murphy's done a fair job.
So yeah, anyway, that was the lineup. So going into the first half, Newcastle got off to the best possible start, you know, a goal through Hoslu.
Yeah, so you might have seen we've changed people here, right?
I didn't know that.
So, yeah, I mean, we got off to a great start, didn't we, them first 20 minutes. And then that moment where Leicester were ticky-tacking around with header for about 20 minutes, kept the ball just passing around with, they dominated with, and they got the equaliser, and it was disappointing because the atmosphere went a bit flat. And then second half, you've seen a few people, you was near me the day.
Yeah, I was.
A few people on the banks were getting a bit irate and having to go at the players, which I didn't like. Get behind them. I know we're not like Leicester City, we don't have the same kind of calibre, but it was disappointing in that sense. But went 2-1 down. Well, I thought it was game over. I thought, oh, same old Newcastle, but we got that equaliser back, and I thought, right, how we can get on and get this. And the sucker punch at the end, man.
But the thing is, he made the changes as well. I mean, he brought on the likes of Atsu, he brought on Perez, and you know, well, you think at 2-2, just go for it, go win the game.
He was trying to, and he went to top, which surprised me, like I said. And I thought I have to give credit to Hostel. Everyone's been on his back, and I thought he put in a much stellar performance. He's got his goals to give him the world of good. He's holding up, he's winning a lot more flick-ons today. And Gale was absolutely outstanding, stretching their defence. And Mikel Merino was great. And it's just that we're shipping in loads of goals, and we miss Lascelles and get him back in for Wednesday night. Like,
you know, taking nothing away from Leicester, you know, they're showing their Premier League quality. You know, there's 5 minutes of stoppage time. They're keeping the ball in the corner flag, and that's what you've got to do. And we just struggle to deal with their pace, you know, their know-how. Mahrez.
Well, I touched upon it on the whiteboard. Mahrez will come in off that right flank, and Isaac Hayden couldn't deal with it. And Mankiel, they had an issue because he's not a right winger. He plays that free role, and I thought we looked after Vardy pretty decently. We stopped that. But
he was very quiet, wasn't he?
Yeah, because we sat quite deep, and Mahrez is world class. You know, he nearly joined Roma. Roma's one of the biggest sides in Italy, and we're little compared to them.
No, of course.
It's just the man have the way of defeating them goals, shipping in. It's frustrating, and now we know we're struggling.
I mean, we could have got at least a point today. I mean, it was fits and spells, when it was fits and starts. I don't know. I mean, Leicester were decent. Don't get they were decent, but I felt, for me, okay, it's 3 points dropped, but it feels like we've just lost the draw, really, which the point was probably deserved.
I think it's the mood. Everybody, when we go behind, it's like, ugh. But when it was 2-2, like, we can do this. And like you said, it's the mood where we're not picking up anything. We've only, 5 defeats from 6 or something now.
It's looking very bad, isn't it?
What can you do? I mean, you look at. I bet Rafa Benitez is feeling down, and I think. Shall we hear from Rafa Benitez?
Go for it.
Rafa, we talked before the game about getting something here today to break the cycle. That own goal must really hurt.
Yeah, I think the way that the game was going on is more or less what we have done in the last games. We made mistakes that cost us the points. We started really well. We were pushing, we scored the goal, and we were on top of them. And after we conceded, and they were controlling, and then when they scored the second goal, an easy pass in the second half, when we were much better in terms of organisation, then still we make a great effort to score our second goal. And when we were in control of the game, a counter-attack, a couple of mistakes, and we suffered again, and we lost the point that we had at this time.
It was Rafa Benitez, and we've switched positions again. I'm joined by Elisha this time. So, you know, let's forget about it. Let's move on. It's the only thing that we can do now. But we'll put the league table on screen now for you, and it's a bit worrying that in the 2 points from relegation.
Yes, it's worrying. I'm not looking forward to this run into Christmas now, because we've got Everton, like Man City, Arsenal, West Ham, who are just gone and beat Chelsea. It's looking difficult.
It is very difficult, the league table to look at in the minute, and we're running form, as I've just been talking with Sharkey just before. It's 5 defeats from 6, and where's the next win going to come from? You'll take an own goal and horrible scrappy game just to get 3 points on the board. And speaking of the board, you know, we're seeing Amanda Slaveley meet Mike Ashley up in just outside North London. That's got to be a bit more positive, hasn't it?
It is positive. It shows that there could be more into this and that it could possibly happen. I'm not going to go too much into it until it's actually done, but
it's progression, innit?
Yes, and the advertising boards with Sports Direct are slowly starting to disappear because they replace them with electronic ones.
No, well, I didn't notice that, so that's eagle eye. That must be a woman thing, spotting little things like that. I would never be able to spot stuff like that. But Everton, you know, Sam Allardyce is want to probably come back and haunt us. We've got a... Would you... you know, you're going to have Shelby, you expect Atsu and Lascelles to come in. We've got to stop the rot at least and get a point and build from it. Yes, we won 3 points, but you know, really are looking behind us. Who's behind us now? And we're going to be looking at other results already, and it's mid-December. We've just got to somehow get through December and pick up as many points as we can. Yes, we have got tough games, but there's no reason why we can't scrape draws from some of them. We've just got to put 100% in. You know, really looking at it, we shouldn't have lost today. You know, Leicester didn't. Yes, they kept the ball well, but that last 10 minutes, we were going for it. We shouldn't have lost that. And then right at the end, for that, them just to nick it, it was like that. I know. Well, at least Jose Perez got on the score sheet,
Yes.
But the wrong friggin' net.
Yes, the wrong way. But we've just got to keep going on. Try and stay positive. I know a lot of people tend to get on the backs. Which
a much better display today.
Yeah,
than what it has been.
We did have a good performance. That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't have lost the last few minutes. We were going forward, we were pressing, but then again, he's bringing Mitrovic on in the last few minutes. And what's he going to do in the last few minutes?
It's just a point. Let us know what you feel in your comments down there below. See you later. Bye bye.